What's going on, YouTube friends and family? Back at it again with another tabletop review. This time it's a slight unboxing, I'd say, because I played with it before. But this is on a new edition, the Canik TP9 Elite SC. Right. So here we go. First off, we get a hard case for this, which is cool. Let's open it up, see what we got. So right off back, you get cleaning rod, cleaning brush, cleaning rod for your different towels, stuff like that. Your manual. So you got a few different ones in here. You got your color manual, nice quality, right? Show you how to break down ins and outs. Of course, we all know what manuals are. Your assembly and reassembly. I'm sorry, disassembly and assembly card, and then I guess a Canik.com card for customizing parts, even apparel, right? So put that back up in here and move on, right? So from there, you have what comes in the box is you have your little tool kit with screws and some Allen wrenches for your different optic plates. Right, a little quality controlled seal, magazine, a 115 round magazine. It was loaded, like I said. I played with it before prior to this, but 15 round magazine, replacement base plate for, I guess, your 12 round magazine, extra back strap. Also, these Caniks, they come with their own holster. So the thing about this holster is that it can be inside the waistband or outside of the waistband. The only thing you have to do is pretty much flip around these clips, and like I said, you can have a IWB holster or OWB one. So moving on to firearm, like I said, 12 round magazine also is loaded, of course, but gun is clear. Right, here it is, right? Canik TP9 Elite SC. Now you can get two different versions of it. You get one with an optic, and that usually comes with your shield mounted one, or you get one without the optic, and it just comes with the base plate, and you'll put your own up there. I chose to go with the one without the shield. Because I prefer something that's not polymer when it comes to my handgun carry optics. I prefer an aluminum housed one, right? So this one right here in itself is by Riton. I don't want to butcher the name, but Riton, yeah, tactical or Riton in itself. Riton Optics. It's an X3 Tactix MPRD. This company right here is a veteran-owned company, and from what it says on the box is that they service. This is the only veteran-owned company that services the U.S. military and law enforcement. So I gotta support my veterans, right? But here it is. Like I said, the Canik TP9 is a good gun. Front serrations, rear serrations also for press checking, of course. It's kind of top heavy, but I mean it fits this firearm. But good trigger on it. That's the reset. Fire again, right? Reset. Nice and audible. Nice crisp trigger. I would say, as far as factory triggers that I've played around with, that I've shot, this and the CZ probably have some of the best triggers right out of the box. Barrel length, I want to say, is like a 3.9, so it's compact. They classify it as a subcompact, but I think it's really a compact. It's more along the lines of a Glock 19 size, or even like a Smith & Wesson 9C. But like I said, it fits my hand. It's pretty comfortable in there. That's how it looks with the 12 round magazine. Like I said, my pinky just barely fits up there for the most part, but I mean, it feels good to me. Even with the 15 rounder, this feels better, but if I'm concealing, then I would prefer to have something less visible that's not gonna poke out. So I keep that in there and keep the 15 as a backup. This gun itself, no safeties, but the internal ones, of course. Trigger catch, the trigger safety, and I believe it has some internals. Breaks down just like a Glock, pretty much. Slide back, I mean, pull this down, and of course squeeze trigger and it releases slide. Also, a couple other features that you have: 2 round indicators. You have the one that's on top of the firearm right here, and then you have the one that's in the back that shows that it's cocked and ready to go. But like I said, once you squeeze the trigger, it disappears. Let you know that hey, there's nothing in there. It comes with the combat sights. It's a blacked out rear sight with the raised edge, I guess, for if you need to cock it on like your belt or a surface. The front sight is a white dot, but it has like phosphorescent paint in it, so it's kind of sort of like a night sight. It was at least glow in the dark. But even the optic, like I said, the Riton optic, it's 12 hours power on, right? So it'll last for 12 hours, then it'll auto shut off. But you got 2 buttons. One on the left side kind of increases the brightness of the dot. The one on the left side decreases it. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but somewhere in there. It's just a red dot, of course. Other than that, I mean, it's a nice optic for what it's worth. I took it out to the range, probably fired roughly about 100 rounds through this, and so far, I mean, with this optic and this firearm, I mean, it's a good shooter. I was only shooting at 10 yards. I couldn't take it to private range at the moment, but yeah, sitting there at the range, I mean, at 10 yards, I mean, using an IDPA target, I was center mass, zone A or whatever it is on them. I just gotta, I'll look at it and let you guys know. But other than that though, it's a good gun. So if we want to do a comparison to, let's say, any other concealed carry, let me get this stuff out the way. Comparing it to like the CZ P10. I mean, you guys seen this one before. But size comparison wise, right, to the CZ P10C, they're about the same, just about. If not, it may be a little bit longer as far as the Canik. It's a little bit thicker. It's probably, it could be a little bit thicker than the CZ also. And then it's a little bit, I think the CZ is just a tad bit taller from it. And then if I want to compare that to my Taurus, right?
700 you out of pocket for
so
this.
the Taurus is shorter, barrel length wise is shorter. The Taurus is a little bit taller than the Canik, and of course, I mean, the Taurus is thinner than the CZ. So this is more of a subcompact than this is. This is more of a compact carry. So like I said, I'm adding to my rotation. I'm carrying one of them at least. The thing with this one is that what I noticed is like this is a combat style gun. So what I mean by that is that when it's cocked and ready, most guns, when they're out of battery, they won't fire. But this one, if you push it out of battery, right, it'll actually shoot and allow for rounds. So if you have it pressed up against something, it'll still fire, right? Like I said, most firearms like this one, I mean, out of battery, Oh, well, I stand corrected. Right? Oh, see, yeah, well, that one will still do it. And of course, this one has a double action trigger anyway. But, all right, well, like I said, I could be wrong. Either case, it's more of a combat style weapon. Like I said, took it out to the range. Can't wait to get out to my private range. That way I can hit some steel with it. And I mean, I should have that video up for you guys when that day comes. Other than that, though, this is the Canik TP9 Elite SC with a Riton optic on it. Please like, share, and subscribe.